Hi everyone, it's the 22nd of July. Now, we had some big move last week, and uh, it is it went down inside the blue downtrend, which I mentioned in the video on Friday. And I thought the red bottom band is going to hold, and this red bottom band was this one. Okay, I removed it because it didn't really hold much. So this red channel is now broken. If you look at it this way, initially it bounced, but now the red uptrend is broken. On the other hand, the blue downtrend on ES continuous is breaking to the upside, and this purple bear flag that has been broken to the downside, it's also kind of being broken to the upside again. So it's a little bit, how to say, unknown to me. So is it going to really break and break back into the red? That red uptrend is broken. Is it going to hold at the back test and keep on coming down to this green bottom band? That is the main question. If it breaks back in, then of course the breakout of the blue downtrend, which is a very steep bull flag, has worked, and we are going back in we're going back towards 5600, 5650, at least to backtest the broken golden support. But is it going to reverse at the red, and the red reversal or the backtest would be around 5682. So that is the main question. A little bit mixed signals. Obviously, this is very thin trading, so it's going sideways and it looks like it's breaking out, but is it really a breakout? Because this is overnight trading, so this may not really count as a breakout. So just gotta watch out very carefully. It looked very bearish recently, has been looking bearish like last Friday. So the SPX cash, on the other hand, so I'm gonna put this out there. I mean, this red channel that I mentioned, obviously the green one is very much intact. The golden broken resistance, right? That bull flag was back tested twice, but it was broken back in, which was obviously bearish. We have a small gap here, opened at the open last night, and that's 5507, 550650. So is that gap gonna get filled? It's also, again, the blue bull flag is breaking to the upside, but also the main one is this red bottom band. It's actually parallel to the green one, so we can remove that and we can actually only focus on the green, because the recent highs were at the internal resistance of the green. So if you look at it this way, this is what I showed many times. Is this green internal resistance gonna hold, and are we gonna pull back? This is the low of 2023, last October, okay? If this green channel breaks, then of course things are gonna turn quite bearish all of a sudden, at least until the next major support. But we also watch the other indices. So some of them may be turning bearish, but like Dow Jones is not turning bearish, even though it is pulling back. So maybe Dow is going to show us the way for the bullish case. That's why I'm watching all of the other markets. So Dow Jones here had broken the blue major resistance, back tested it, and it's ripping. And the golden bottom band is coming our way. So even if it comes down a bit more, if this golden bottom band holds, then Dow Jones is going to rip all the way to 42,000 again, which means all the other indices are going to follow. This is not going to run to a new all-time high without S&P, without NASDAQ. Okay, so we have to watch carefully. This is so Dow Jones futures continues. The golden bottom band will be around 40,300. The SPX cash, Dow Jones cash is the same story. So the blue bottom band is an internal channel or potential channel. It's inside the golden potential channel, and we have this purple broken resistance that is going to be back tested now. So remember, we were long from the break, and we closed at 40,800, which was quite a big gain. Now I'm thinking to buy the back test of the purple, and it may even test that blue bottom band and then rally. The level for that intersection is 40,155, okay, on the Dow Jones CFD, okay, cash CFD. So the Dow Jones futures, if I want to put, let's put that the same, it's red on this one. So the golden, so the red inside the golden, that level, if it dips again on the futures continuous, it would be around 40,350. So mark these levels. NASDAQ cash, NASDAQ futures. Let's put this on the 4-hourly chart. Look, it is also coming down, but the previous uptrend, which I had marked, or potential uptrend, didn't really hold. Okay, we have this red broken resistance. We may get a back test. It's a little bit further down, and if you look at it on the 2-hourly, yeah, this purple uptrend or the downtrend is now breaking to the upside. The green bear flag that was broken to the downside has been broken back in, so we can remove that one just to simplify the picture. Because the purple one is broken, there is a good chance. You can see the golden bottom band held 1, 2, 3, right? Almost the third touch here. It bounced. Is it going to get to the golden top band, pull back one more time, or maybe move to a new low, and then break to the upside? So this golden one is a very critical one, and it is quite orderly so far. 3 touches on the bottom, 2 touches on the top. So this can easily turn into a very large, very nice bull flag, and the green uptrend is not really challenged on its bottom band. It's way down, so it's still quite safe actually. And NASDAQ cash, so let's put it on the 4-hourly as well. You can see the green uptrend is good, yeah, and it's way down on its bottom band. Its bottom band is further down. The blue broken resistance almost got back tested. It tested the golden bottom band. It is trying to break the purple. We can remove the green, right? Just remove that green. So I'm thinking maybe we are now going to run to the golden top band, maybe touch the blue again. The blue one would be around 1950, 19,500, 19,450. Russell is, let's put it also on the 6-hourly chart. Look, it's looking good because of the break of this giant blue resistance. Now it is coming down inside the potential blue downtrend or a little bull flag. Switch to the 2-hourly. Right. If it loads, yeah. So yeah, the green internal resistance that was broken, it's getting back tested still, but you can see it's a really wide range. So, and we are still inside that range. And the golden potential uptrend is there with good internals. So the golden bottom band may get tested and then rally. And if it touches 2155, obviously, so this is what the worrying bit. Obviously, this spike up and the continuation, but mainly this spike up was caused by news, right? That was in inflation data. But the fact that it's gone so much, I don't think it's going to come down to erase it anytime soon. Not that soon, at least. FTSE, yeah, it is still hanging in there. you can see that blue support is still holding and the purple. So is it turning bearish by breaking this, or is it turning bullish by breaking this up? So this triangle has to be broken to the upside. So it really is a critical number now, critical formation now. DAX broke down that green bear flag, yeah, initially bounced and then broke it. Now it's coming for a back test, coming up for a back test. Do we have a kind of a downtrend? It has been, as I said, not so reliable with lines, I must admit. But of course, this could be a double resistance here at that red plus green, and the level on the DAX cash is 18,400 for the 18,343, right? 18,343. That would be a nice level to touch that double resistance, come down all the way to 18,110, and then touch the blue bottom band and then start to rip, really. And of course, that golden support as well. So if it comes down, golden plus blue is at, well, 110, 100, 110. Somewhere there, DAX may find a very major low and then start to rally to 19,500. So that's the level. The French index bounced. So it initially, I mentioned on X, on Twitter, the green bear flag, broken back test, it came down, touched the red support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that red support. Red top band. So this is obviously a bear flag on the 1 hourly chart, okay? But we also have this black downtrend, and if it's going to test that black top band, comes down, touches the red, that's next time it's going to break it. That's how it works. But of course, if the bulls take over, we may break the black bull flag, get to the purple major resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then really rip all the way to the red top band, and maybe I eventually break it to the upside as well. So on the long-term chart, this is the daily, and the blue bottom band is further down all the way at the 7,420 level. 7,420. If it stays inside the black, comes down 700, 4,020, and then maybe find a very big low, put in a major low. TLT is, it failed to break that blue resistance, 1, 2, 3 so far, but I think eventually it will break it. 10-year note had already cleared the purple, and the golden top band is a potential resistance. Oil made a big move on Friday. That golden resistance is still holding. Now the green bottom band didn't really hold, okay, but the blue one did. And as I have mentioned many times, this blue one, now this is a bull flag, but if this bull flag breaks down, and I think there is a good chance that it will, if anything below, if it really breaks, so I'm going to put this a bit more safer, okay, this blue bottom band may still hold, and we still can see a rally. So anything below 79.70 would break this golden support, right? And it would break the green potential support. It's already not really holding, and the blue bottom band. So 79.70 is a very critical number, I think. And then if it does break, oil is going to come down big. And this is Brent oil, and it is inside the purple and the blue. So the blue one I mentioned before, but the green, sorry, not blue, green. The green's top band didn't really get tested. I thought it would get tested and then come down, but it didn't. So there are two formations, potential formations. It's either the green potential bull flag with 3 touches on the bottom band, or the purple one. So if it's purple bottom band holds, then we may still see a rally. So we need to watch both Brent and US oil together to get better prediction. Natural gas is inside. So this is a long-term chart. It reversed at the green top band and the red. And if you look at it, I'm going to put this in blue. It may turn, I mean, if it reverses there, so let's put this on 4-hourly chart and see that blue bottom band, right? This here. If this blue top band, right? If this blue top band holds, if it touches that blue top band, I think we're going to see more downside. And the top band today would be at 22.10, 22.15. So if it touches that, I think we're going to see it coming down one more time, and it may turn into a double resistance actually, something like this, right? If it's a bear flag, it touches that and then come down at kind of a double resistance there. And natgas September contract, it had bounced off the blue. So this is also looking slightly bullish, obviously. So, but if it touches the golden top band, we should be more like it should come down to the blue, maybe even break it to the downside, which would actually negate or invalidate this very large bull flag potential. So, right. And of course, the red one's break was bearish. Let's have a look at gold. Everybody's watching it. And I think it will be bouncing off the golden. So it's already at the golden internal support right here. The golden top band, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So the first, second, third, and fourth. That's why it came down. I don't think it's going to come down to that golden bottom band. I don't think that. I think the red and golden supports are going to hold, especially the red one. If it does hold, we rally back to 24.50 at least. And the level for that bottom band touch is 23.94, 23.93. If it touches, especially the best way to do it is we touch the green top band, pull back, and then break out of the green bull flag. The green bull flag hasn't formed yet. It's a steep one. And silver has been coming down. It was coming down, and I mentioned at 29, we're going to backtest the blue broken bull flag. It came below 29. It came to 28.86 or something on the spot. And it is inside the black downtrend, which is a small little bull flag, I think. But of course, first we need to break out, and it really has to break back into the failed red bull flag, and it has to break this purple resistance. So far, no real action like that. And of course, the green bottom band, this is the high of December last year, right? And the lows are February and March. So, and if it wants to rally, maybe, and then touch that green, and then we can rally to 35. So this could turn into a very large bull flag. But yeah, it remains to be seen. It's not really doing a bottom out so far, okay? And we also had, if you look at it, we also have this blue resistance that has been broken. So long term, still very bullish, the long term, right? But of course, that if it wants to backtest that blue broken resistance, it would have to come all the way to 25.50, 25. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the minimum is going to be this green bottom band so that we can move inside the green uptrend and keep on all the way to 35. So I know there are too many lines, but if you look at it as the green, the blue broken major resistance, everything is still it's still making sense. platinum is the weakest link. So it had broken the green giant bull flag and we back tested it. Now, is it going to back test it again? If it wants to break that blue support, which is kind of getting really like it's not the best precision, obviously. For a rally, you can see the purple support was broken. For a rally, it really has to run and break that blue resistance. And if it's visible on the futures continues, and you can see the blue support, it really is holding 1, 2, 3, but it's holding with its dear life. I mean, it really has to start to rally, get cleared the golden broken support and get to the blue resistance and then break that as well. That blue resistance is 1020. So is it going to really start to rally off this blue support? That is the main question. We just don't know that. And this is copper, and copper had broken down and back tested the green, and I think it's coming all the way to the red bottom band to form a very large bull flag. And if you may remember, that was the reversal at that purple resistance, which I had marked many times. Just before the reversal at 500, 510, it came down pretty hard from there. So, yeah, it's that red bottom band that needs to hold. I'm going to put one more thing here, which is the blue one. So I'm going to put this in blue color, right? That blue bottom band may be also the next target. Yeah, that actually has 2 touches on the bottom and 2 touches on the top. I'm only noticing it now. That purple resistance, that was actually a double, triple resistance right there, that because of the blue as well. But anyway, so the copper doesn't look very good. Euro, it has bounced off the green resistance. Oh, sorry, that green resistance was broken, but the backtest didn't really hold. Okay, so is the golden bottom band going to hold and then we're going to rally because it had broken the red bull flag? I don't think it's going to go way below the red. It may happen. Obviously, anything is possible, but I don't think that's going to happen. And if you look at pound sterling, it basically got all the way to the golden resistance. So far, it couldn't break it. And I can confidently say that was also a double resistance, that blue. This is the blue resistance, and this is kind of a double-decker resistance now on that blue and the red. So that's the kind of a triple resistance that it couldn't take out. The red top band, the blue, the golden. It may still do it if the golden and blue supports hold. And the level would be on that one is 128.38 or something, and then rally inside the red. US dollar, Japanese yen, it is inside the red. It's inside the gold. It's not inside the golden anymore. But of course, if it touches the black bottom band, it may still rally to gain back all these lost ground because of the inflation data. So there is no reversal yet. For it to reverse properly, it has to break the blue and red. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. DXY is out of the green downtrend, and it is probably like this is the green, the red bottom band. Is it going to get to the red top band? That would be very bearish, obviously, for everything else. Just like Aussie dollar, it disappointed me big time because it just came back to the red. It is backtesting it, but the backtest is not really holding. I'm out of that long, by the way. I closed it flat at 66.90. Well, we had closed half of the position with profit. That's why I do it. I close half of the positions when I see good profit. Sometimes not good enough profit. That's why I'm sometimes a little bit gutted when I get out of the positions too early. But yeah, there is never enough, right? There is never happy ending in trading. It's either loss or not enough profit. So is it going to now? It's touching that purple bottom band. Is it going to get to the purple and break out after this backtest? It may still do. It may still do, or maybe rally, come back down, touch the green, and then rally. That is still possible. But on the other hand, Kiwi has completely lost its grip because the golden resistance held. And the last chance was this red bull flag, which is now in the dumpster. So that's not happening. And that's why I think US dollar strength is coming. And US dollar CAD may be breaking out of this golden large bull flag. Coffee broke down the black support and it's backtesting it. And I think if it stays inside the golden, it will still keep coming down all the way to 223. Right. To fill this gap. Wheat, it's trying to bounce. You can see it bounced off the purple support. Okay. Even though slightly damaged, but it bounced off the green plus the purple support. Okay. Now it just touched that blue resistance. So I'm going to put it on the 4-hourly. Yeah, that blue resistance is holding still. That is amazing, right? So but it's every single touch is making it weaker. So I'm going to now look, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. If it moves above 555, like last week, 555 would break that blue resistance. And if you look at the September contract, it had broken out of the green. It bounced off the blue bottom band, right? That blue bottom band held. It's out of the green, and now it's getting out of the red. 1, 2, 3. If it moves above 550, 552, I think we are out in the clear, and it's going to run. So wheat has been bottoming out. I think it's bottomed out. Now, soybeans had bottomed out at the red bottom band, and it has been bouncing. Obviously, if it gets to the purple broken support, we may see another reversal. So, corn is this is the continuous chart. I bought corn, and the reason is very clear, right? At 395, I bought it, and it's the red bottom band that is holding, right? That red bottom band. Not only that, this green triangle, yeah, is breaking, and this blue support is holding. So this is now breaking to the upside, which is obviously looking at least to that 405, all the way to the blue top band. And then we'll see whether it comes down or breaks out. Cocoa, not much to say. Sugar is right at that blue support. If it breaks it, it's going to look horrible. Okay, it's back at the blue support. That I thought it's not going to happen, but it is happening. Like this blue support. And if you look at the October contract, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it really has to bounce. If it really rallies, this is the level where it has to do it. It is actually a long entry here with a very tight stop, because you can see that blue support is holding and the October contract is at the red bottom band. It's a speculative, of course, but the safest one would be if it gets to the red top band and breaks it. That would be a much safer bullish option. And here it is, cotton is coming closer to that golden bottom band, no bounce yet. Bitcoin made new highs. I thought it's going to touch the green bottom band and move, but it looked very bullish, of course, in the weekend. It has bounced, and it's coming closer to that red top band. And if you look at Ethereum, it also bounced off the green bottom. I thought it's going to bounce here and rally, but it bounced later on. The blue resistance here and the green bottom band is there. So is it going to break that blue resistance, which is at 35.80? Then it's a buy signal. But if it breaks the green bottom band by dropping below 34.40, that's going to look short. And I think we also have a kind of a sideways channel here. Of course, the blue and green, if they both break, we're going to see more downside. CAS has broken that red support, right? And it didn't break that green resistance. OM had broken that red top band, but it's now coming for a back test. JASME is inside the golden, but so far no real push. PAL, that purple top band has to be broken. The blue top band didn't really hold, so that's a good sign. And I showed you that if that purple top band holds, we're going to see one more move down, and that's exactly what's happening. This is what lines deliver. Okay, but of course the breakout is going to be a buyer for PAL. Yeah, and Pepe may come down to the golden and rally. Solana looking very good. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, finally, like it managed to stay outside of the black, so off the black support, broke that red, and it's now getting closer to that golden top band. Solana is a good one, is a really good one. And Monero has to break 180. Aave hasn't backtested the green, but it will. And ACH hasn't broken that golden resistance, but it tried really hard. ADA has to break that golden resistance. ATA, not much. I'm going to remove ATA. Audio had broken that green, and it has to break that red top band at 24 cents. That would be bullish. AVAX is backtesting the broken bear flag. Binance is now going towards that blue top band one more time, maybe for one more try. Chili's has to break that green bull flag. CKB is off the golden support, which may still start to run. I mean, it had already bounced, right? Coty is off the green support. It has to break out of the red. Dash is closer to that veg. Data, not much. Doji has broken back in. This is what I thought is if it wants to rally, and it has. Look, the green bull flag is broken, and the red broken channel has broken back into. This is bullish for Dogecoin. Okay, it's broken back into. Look, on the daily, it's much more visible. Yeah. If you look at it, it has broken back into the red channel, and the green bull flag is broken. So Doji looking back, good, looking good. DYDX, GRT, no. Hive has to break the red. Litecoin, Mana is off the green support, and it has to really get to the red plus green. TIA. It has to get to that red top band and break it to the upside. And you can see this is a large bull flag by TIA. Ripple has to break that blue resistance, which is not impossible now. It looks very plausible. Tezos, it came down from the green resistance. Zcash has to break that golden resistance. And TON and HBAR is trying to stay above that golden. FET, golden bull flag, still inside the golden bull flag, and Venri as out of the red, and it may get to the blue and break it. I'm going to cover uranium now a little bit because things are looking very bad so far. FSY has one more chance after bluing the blue bull flag, has one more chance to bounce off the golden and run. MGA, again, mega uranium had broken the golden top band, but it penetrated back in. The last chance is this broken blue resistance, but also the purple bull flag. And this is UU and the Sprott physical, and you can see if it touches the golden green bottom band, we may still see a big rally starting. So that there is hope for the physical uranium. Euro is still inside the blue, but of course the red support is holding, and the blue, I'm hoping that it's going to get to the red ultimately and break it. And it really hasn't moved much. Cameco, if you look at it, it's at the blue bottom band again, and it may be breaking. The next level would be the golden bottom band. Of course, the red one is a potential uptrend, and I don't think Cameco is going to be able to break that. Next gen, DNN, the Denison Mines is inside the red bull flag and the golden uptrend or potential uptrend. But of course, this is for DNN, it's not a really deep correction, but some of them are pulling really deep. And you see FCU is one of the best because it had broken the green and the golden bull flag, and it's now backtesting it. So FCU looks much better than the others. This Energy Fuels has disappointed me big time because I thought the blue top band will be broken during this push, but it came down hard. The red support, hopefully, is not going to be broken. It may get tested, and then after that, I'm still expecting or hoping for a big rally to start from there. UEC inside this red bull flag, obviously it has to be broken to the upside. And if it can be broken, then UEC is going to run to 13, 15, 19. It would be a major breakout. I must say this is a very, very, I'm hopeful from that one without breaking this golden bull flag. Okay, and I think ASPI has broken the blue support, which is, or trying to break, or it has broken the blue support after bouncing really big. It may come down all the way to the green and then keep on rallying. And LTBR, this is a very, very speculative one, like Bridge. Yeah, this is the red giant downtrend. It tried to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And of course, there is this golden veg, and the blue channel was broken, so it's backtesting the blue. Anything above 430, 440 is going to become a very speculative buy signal, right? This is like Bridge. All right, and let's have a look at URNJ. The worst looking one is this one because the golden and red, they both held. Now they're both broken, the red and golden supports, and that's why I don't see a very, very bright future, at least for the next couple of weeks, maybe even months, for the junior miners. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a double support break. And URNM has still hope because you can see the blue top band and the blue bottom band. This is the major uranium miners. I'm not sure about the basket, but you can see the green bull flag may form together with the blue internal support, and it may still rally to 60 and even break that blue top band. That was a major warning. I didn't listen to that warning at the blue top band back in May. Yeah, it came from 60 all the way to 46, but it is what it is. All right, take care, guys.